Yo, what's poppin' everybody? This is Kay and you're watching Gains on Camera. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to take you guys through the supplements I use and why I use these supplements. But before I get started, I want to give you guys a quick disclaimer. This video and this channel does not contain any medical advice. I'm not a doctor, so if you need medical advice, you gotta consult your doctor before you do anything. And another thing is, I'm not an expert, so this video is purely based on what I've been using and what I think works for me. So I've gathered all my supplements down here and I'm gonna be reaching for them one by one and telling you guys what each one is about. And I'm gonna put them over here just because I don't want the table to get clustered. As you can see, my table already has a lot of stuff, which I kept here for aesthetic purposes. Yeah. So let's get it. First supplement I have here is creatine. Now the reason I take creatine is because it's supposed to help you increase your strength level or maintain your strength level. I only started taking creatine recently actually. I didn't take it for a while just because, I don't know, I didn't really know much about it and I didn't see the need. But it's really good because it helps you maintain or increase your strength levels, right? So when I started cutting, I knew I needed to increase my strength levels, right? Or maintain my strength levels. So I got this supplement because it's supposed to help with that. I'm not going to get too into the science, but essentially it's supposed to help your body generate ATP so that you can do more reps and your muscles can, work harder at whatever it is they're doing. So this essentially helps with that. One of the side effects is you may gain water weight, meaning your muscles and your body essentially is going to retain more water. And I thought it's a good trade-off just because I'm in a caloric deficit, so I don't think I'm going to gain that much weight anyway. So yeah, creatine is supposed to help me increase my strength levels. I haven't used it long enough to know whether or not it actually works, but it is the most researched supplement there is out there. People have been using creatine since the dawn of time. Now, people have been using creatine for a very long time, so at least that's what they tell me. So yeah, this is definitely a good supplement to take if you want to increase your strength levels. So another thing this is supposed to do is increase your muscle size, right? Now, the reason it increases your muscle size is because when you increase your strength levels, your muscles are gonna grow, right? So essentially, that's what it does. It's kind of like a byproduct of increasing your strength. And yeah, I could see why they would market that for sure. But yeah, I take creatine after I work out and sometimes before I go to sleep. You're supposed to take it about 3 to 5 times a day when you first start. I didn't do that. I just started taking it twice a day just because I'm not very familiar with it, so I wanted to take it easy. But right now I'm taking it once a day and I usually take it after I work out. So yeah, that's when I think is a good time to take it. So yeah, that's creatine. The next supplement I have here is PreWorkout. So PreWorkout is something that's supposed to help you when you work out, right? It's something that's supposed to boost your energy level so that you absolutely kill it in the gym. I can tell you for a fact that this helps a lot, right? When I take this bad boy, like I'm juiced up for like an hour 30 minutes straight. So it actually really helps. If you guys want to go hard in your workouts and you're the type of person that wants to sweat in the gym and just absolutely destroy it, pre-workout is something I definitely advise. Now, when it comes to what pre-workout to take, I don't really think it matters much. Essentially, you're supposed to take a supplement with a lot of caffeine. What I did before was actually take coffee before I worked out, which worked out pretty fine. It's just a little weird to be taking coffee right before you work out, or even in the gym, right? So that kind of helps sometimes too. But this comes with added stuff. It varies from brand to brand or supplement to supplement. So yeah, I mean, it really just depends on what you want. So essentially, it's the same thing. Which brand you choose, I don't really think matters much. I think you should just get a good pre-workout that gives you a sufficient amount of caffeine before you work out. This one has about 300 milligrams of caffeine in one scoop. I don't take a full scoop because that's crazy. I take about maybe half or 3/4 of a scoop before I work out, depending on what I'm doing. Leg days, I usually go a little bit harder than other days. But yeah, caffeine pre-workout is definitely something I advise if you're lifting weights in the gym, guys. This is a game changer for sure. Okay, so the next one I have here is protein shake. I don't have to tell you the importance of protein, right? Protein is absolutely necessary to fuel your muscles and feed your muscles when they break down after you've been working out in the gym, right? That's essentially what your muscles are made of, is protein. Your muscles need protein to get bigger, right? So this is what I use after I work out. This is the Herbalife 24 Rebuild Strength, and it's jacked full of protein. It's got about 24 grams of protein. I think that's why it's called Herbalife 24. And it's got a mixture of different proteins actually. It's got casein and whey protein. Casein is supposed to be a protein that takes a while to digest in your system, so it lasts a little bit longer. It fuels your muscles just a little bit longer than whey, which is like fast digesting. Definitely advise you take a protein shake after you work out, just because people like me, I don't really like eating that much. I don't know if you guys can relate, but I hate shoving down a bunch of food in my stomach trying to get the adequate nutrition I need. And you know, protein shakes help with that, right? Because you just like fill up a bottle with 250 milliliters of water or milk, whatever it is, and you know, you make a protein shake and you've got so much protein in your system. So I definitely recommend getting a protein shake. It doesn't have to be, you know, this protein shake in particular, but get a protein shake that's going to help you supplement that protein when you feel like you can't eat, right? This I love because of the different types of protein in it. So yeah, I could take this before I go to bed as well because it's got casein. When you go to bed and you're sleeping, that's like the longest fast you have, right, in the day, if you're not doing intermittent fasting like a crazy person. Yeah, so when you go to bed, that's the longest fast you have, and you're not eating, so your muscles are not really getting any protein, but casein lasts in your system longer. So yeah, casein is supposed to help fuel your muscles even when you're asleep. I think they only advertise it as an after workout shake, but I think you could use it at different times as well. So I take Herbalife 24 for protein. Yeah, check it out. Okay, so the next supplement I'm going to show you guys is BCAAs. Once again, brand unimportant. What BCAAs are branched chain amino acids, and they're supposed to be like a source of amino acids that sort of fuel your muscles when you're not eating. It's supposed to help combat the breakdown of your muscles if you're like fasting for a long time, or if you're going long periods of time without eating. I'm actually taking it right now because the last time I ate was like maybe 3 hours ago, and I'm almost done with it because it tastes really good. It has about 9.7 grams of BCAAs per serving, right? So I take these when I work out because if I'm working out for a very long period of time, then I'm gonna need these to sort of like help combat the breakdown of my muscles, because your muscles sort of go into this catabolic phase where they start to break down because you're not fueling them. So this definitely helps with that. And it says here that it's a protein synthesis supplement, so I think it's supposed to help you build muscle as well. Whether or not it's very effective at that, I'm not really sure, but it's good to have psychologically, right? When I'm taking these and I'm in the gym, psychologically it really helps me, right? And it helps me like push my workouts even further. Or if I'm going long periods of time fasting, it helps me psychologically as well. So this is a really good supplement to take. I advise you take it if you go long periods of time without eating. Okay, so the next supplement I have is the Herbalife meal replacement. Now I've talked about this before in one of my previous videos, right? I don't like to eat a lot of food. I don't like to eat 4-5 meals a day. I hate shoving food down my throat, especially healthy food, because sometimes it can be a little tedious to eat. So I take the meal replacement because it has a really full spectrum of vitamins and minerals that you need to maintain a healthy diet, right? And that's why it essentially acts as a meal replacement. So instead of eating ungodly amounts of chicken and enough rice to choke Dwayne Johnson, I take the meal replacement shake. It's also a good way to keep track of what it is I'm eating, right? Because the nutritional facts are right in the back. Like, I know everything that's going into my body. I know how many carbs, I know how much fat, and I know how much protein I'm taking in. It makes it so much easier for me to actually keep track of the nutrients and the amount of nutrition I've gotten throughout the day. And that's absolutely essential when it comes to manipulating your weight and body composition. If you're cutting, you're trying to burn fat, you want to know how many calories you're actually taking. This is one of the biggest mistakes of people that go to the gym and they never see results. They don't know what they're eating. They just eat what they think people that are making gains are eating. They eat the typical rice, chicken, and broccoli. They may eat it 6 times a day when they only need to eat it 3 times a day. You see what I'm saying? So you need to keep track of what nutrition you're putting in your body and how much of it that you're actually taking. I'd like to add to that by saying I still eat food, right? I think the benefit of taking different things is that you benefit in different ways from those things, right? So if I'm not getting adequate nutrition in the food that I'm eating, then I have the meal replacement shake or, you know, the protein shake, to make up for that. And if I'm not getting enough nutrition there, I have the food to make up for that. So, you know, it's good to kind of mix it up and diversify what it is that you're putting in your body, as long as it's healthy. So the next thing I have here is multivitamins. In fact, I'm actually gonna bring up these primers that I've been taking. Now I have 2 vitamin supplements that I take. I'm not gonna get into the specifics of what exactly they do, but again, vitamins are great to take to supplement for a potential lack in those vitamins in the food that you're taking. It never hurts to take vitamins. This, for instance, helps with cell repair, brain food, digestion, hydration plus, power fats. I don't even know what that means, but it can't be bad, right? So yeah, this helps with a lot of different things. There's more than 1 tablet in each packet. I'm gonna show you what exactly it looks like. So there's these little sachets, and they have different tablets in them. One of them has, you know, the omega-3 fats and you know, a bunch of other different stuff. It's great to take because it actually even helps you psychologically, right? The fact that I'm taking vitamins makes me feel healthier, which kind of feeds back into like my workouts and I think even the gains that I'm making, right? It's all in the mind. And yeah, so I take these in the morning when I wake up with my first meal. And I take this right before I sleep. This is the Herbalife Multivitamin Mineral Complex, which sounds like a mouthful, but isn't, because it's easy to take. Pun intended. But yeah, you know, these are both really good supplements to take if you want to get, you know, the full range of vitamins and nutrition that you need. So next on my list is the Herbalife Protein Drink Mix. Now, protein is a very essential thing to take in your diet, and I've explained to you why, right? But I take this with the meal replacement shake because I want to get that extra protein in. Now, another reason I take this, and I feel kind of guilty in saying this as well, is because it tastes amazing. I literally haven't tasted a supplement that tastes this good, especially when combined with the meal replacement shake. It tastes absolutely amazing. So this is something I look forward to taking every day, maybe like once or twice a day, depending on how many meals I actually have. So yeah, this is definitely a great supplement to take. And the last thing I have here is Oxy Shred. Now, I started taking this the first time I decided I wanted to lose weight because I looked in the mirror and I had one of those days where a dark cloud was just floating over my head for the rest of the day because I realized I was fat. Yeah, I was fat. So this is something that's supposed to accelerate your fat metabolism, which means it's supposed to help you burn more fat with the cardio you do or the work you do in the gym, right? So I've seen a bunch of different celebrities use this and claim that it works. I can't say for sure whether or not it works, right? I have seen gains in terms of my cutting, especially now that I started cutting like over a month ago. I don't think this helped in a very big way, but it is something I take also for a psychological benefit in knowing that you know, I'm burning more fat. Whether or not it actually works, I haven't really seen empirical proof that, you know, it's something that's really effective. I don't really recommend you getting it because it's just an extra cost in your supplements. You honestly don't need it. You don't need any fat burners because your diet and the work you put in are definitely going to help with that. So it's not something you need. As a matter of fact, I might even stop using this just because I don't really think it's helped that much. But yeah, Oxy Shred is something I've been taking for a while now, and it's supposed to help with fat burning. So yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And oh, right, water. This is not a supplement, but take a lot of it. I have this big ass bottle because you can't go wrong with taking a lot of water. Water literally helps in everything. Water is an essential part of most of your metabolism, and you know, most of you is actually made up of water. So listen, you can't get enough of this stuff. Take as much of this as possible. I myself drink about 2 of these bottles a day. So yeah, water is something that's very essential, guys. So yeah, that's it for my video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like and let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments as well, or DM me on Instagram. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And yeah, thank you so much for watching Gains on Camera, guys. This I love because of the different types of protein in it, and I need you to chill. This I love because of the different types of protein in it.